Peter Mandelson and I met for the first time almost exactly 50 years ago. He's appeared more than once on this programme. We were, and are still, friends. I have not spoken personally to Lord Mandelson about the release this weekend of documents, messages, photographs and videos related to the convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. He was invited to join us this morning, but declined. However, he has told this programme that neither he nor his husband, Reinaldo Avila da Silva, has any record or recollection of receiving payments in 2003 or 2004, or knows whether the documentation is authentic.
This is all much worse than anything under Boris Johnson. Much, much worse. This is the worst, I think. This is the worst scandal in British politics. People say since Profumo, the Cambridge Five, this spy ring out of Cambridge. But I think in terms of domestic politics, which is disconnected from geopolitics, foreign affairs, I think it's easily the worst scandal in this country's modern history. It's terrifying, and it's just the beginning. And the reason this wasn't investigated is because that Mandelson, Starmer, like I say, Campbell, all that retinue of post-Blair people, they were hammering her left, and they loved it. The broadcast media loved it. And I'll just say this. We often talk about the press, print media, being pro-Tory in this country. Obviously true. Historically, the Sun, the Mail, the Telegraph, pro-Tory. Some exceptions, but general rule. Broadcast media loves New Labour. And it's personal. It is personal. Angie Hunter, the wife of Adam Bolton at Sky News, she was a Blair-era spin doctor. Philip Collins, Blair speechwriter, brother-in-law to Krishnan Guru Murphy at Channel 4. There are literally dozens of these examples that I can give. So when those people are on TV giving a soft ride to New Labour figures, there's a reason. It's got so crazy in recent years, Michael. You have Yvette Cooper being quizzed by her own husband on GMB. They've even taken it a step further about whether or not Labour's policy on this or that issue is right. So broadcast media is very, very pro. You're going to interrupt me and say that I'm being unfair, maybe on GMB, because now I think they've pulled him away from doing that in recent months. But there's a reason why broadcast media in particular was so soft on Starmer, and much of it is personal. They know each other. They went to uni together. Sometimes they sleep with each other. They're godparents to each other's kids. Peter Mandelson was the best man at the wedding of Trevor Phillips. And you have Trevor Phillips on Sunday on Sky News saying, Peter Mandelson and I are friends. You're a bit more than friends, pal.